Thank you very much. I've got three matters to deal with today. First, I would like to offer my congratulations to the Queen on her Diamond Jubilee. Today is the anniversary, the 60th anniversary of her accession to the throne. We will be saying some more about this in Parliament tomorrow, and particularly the ways that Australians can get involved in celebrating the Diamond Jubilee this year. For today, it is enough to say that we are marking a remarkable event for our monarch. She is the only person to reach the second person to reach the Diamond Jubilee anniversary, a truly remarkable event. I believe Australians remember her visit to Australia last year with a feeling of warmth, and many Australians will want to get involved in celebrating this milestone this year. Then secondly, we have today triggered payments to assist those people in Queensland and in New South Wales who are again suffering with rising flood waters. Unfortunately, these scenes are only too familiar to us after the events of last summer, and now we're seeing Australians again in need and in trouble in Queensland and in parts of northern New South Wales. The extra payment that has been triggered today is the Australian Government Disaster Relief Payment. It's a payment of $1,000 per adult and $400 per child to assist people who have been forced to do things like evacuate their area. Now, this has been triggered across a wide series of areas, so the best thing for people to do if they want to check their eligibility is to ring the Department of Human Services on 180 2266 or go to the website humanservices.gov.au in order to seek the assistance that will help them through this time. And then thirdly, tomorrow marks the start of the parliamentary year. We come to the start of the parliamentary year with the Australian economy strong as a result of the decisions the government has taken to protect jobs and to keep our economy strong. As the parliamentary year starts tomorrow, it will trigger the start of a year-long debate on the Australian economy. It will be a debate between the Labor government's approach, between our approach of managing the economy in the interests of working people, or the approach of our opponents who are determined to slash $70 billion out of services for working families. It will be a debate between our approach in supporting jobs, just as we did during the global financial crisis, or taking the approach now being recommended by the opposition of not supporting jobs and particularly seeking to slash jobs in the car industry. It will be an economic debate between our plans for a clean energy future or the opposition's plans to rip tax cuts away from working Australians. It will be an economic debate about whether we build the new economy our nation needs while supporting jobs and families today, or whether we stand still. During the course of this year, our nation will face up to some important choices. Do we embrace the future, or do we try and run and hide from that future? Do we make sure working Australians get a fair share of the resources boom, or do we just let that resources boom and the wealth it generates go to a few? Do we make sure that we support working families with the assistance that they need, or do we succumb to the Liberal Party agenda of cutbacks for working families? These are the issues at the core of the economic debate which will happen in 2012. I have made up my mind about all of the choices in this debate. We stand for managing the economy for working families. We stand for jobs today and building the new economy that we will need tomorrow. We stand for getting ready for the future and making sure that we take tough decisions today rather than leaving them for future generations.